Y'all can hear that, but you can't hear that.
I found your Tinder, and I didn't believe you were actually at the gym.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I loaded the kids up, and we followed you. Oh, really? You're not doing this?
Goodness gracious.
You're not doing this, really?
I play. Looking kind of guilty. Maybe my boy just wanted to take a break. Maybe
back
he
up.
wanted to get away. Sometimes, bro, when you have a family, you have responsibilities and all that, it get overwhelming and you need to take a minute. I don't know how many of y'all have done this, but I've done this a lot. Come home from work,
Ooh,
spend
all right,
15
there we go.
to 30 minutes just sitting in my decompressing before I walk in the house. You might have your career, you might have your job, but I'm telling you right now, being a family man is a full-time job also.
My bitch just texted me and told me she just got home and she about to take a nap. And when she wake up, she gonna hit me back. Whole time I'm at this bitch crib right now, she ain't even here.
That's how it be. I done been on the other end of it. I was sitting there in the bed while she on the phone, creating these tales.
Right.
It's sleeping back there. Oh my God. So we just found her.
What the hell?
Closet. Who going first? Ty, come on. Ty, you go first. Since you so tough and shit, you go first.
First, is this an Airbnb? If I go to an Airbnb and I found a secret room, guess who's ending my reservation? The crazy thing is everybody in that room is African American.
You can't hear it. You can't hear me, huh? Okay. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. Is that just me? What's going on here? Is that just me? What? Okay, so
What are we doing?
what? Okay, so
What are we doing?
so it is just that's YouTube acting like that, man. So it is just that's YouTube acting like that, man.
Oh my God. Bro, it's mad.
So it is just that's YouTube acting like that.
Oh my God.
I would have left. My boy G, he just got a place
So
with
it is
his wife.
just
They renting a house. So he went in the basement and he found. My boy G, hear me out, bro. You know those they just
yeah.
you know how
Okay.
they picked the black folks back in the day?
Goodness.
He found a black face cookie jar. Okay.
All we
Then
want
he
is
found 2 shotguns. And he found like some old ass like stuff from the 17 or 1800s, like Confederate shit. Bruh. Now I don't know if his landlord know that the stuff is back there because it's an old ass lady, so she probably don't remember. But I think her husband passed away, so it might have been her husband's shit, and she just got it in the basement. And don't know. But when I seen that cookie jar, it touched my soul. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, still ain't subscribed.
Yeah, y'all go do that. I already did it.
Got commitment issues, dog.
I already
It's
did it.
free.
It's literally free. It's literally free. What? It's no sound. Boy, look at that edge, shawty. What? Oh my God.
Broken.
Oh man. Bro. Oh. Oh, that's panic. Oh, look at where he at on the thing. Oh no. On both sides, it's a straight drop that you can't even see. So bro could easily just. Ugh. I couldn't do that, bro. I could not do that. That is crazy. Man. It's super comforting to know I would never be in that situation, bro. I would never put myself on no mountain like that. Mm. Boy, no. Boy, no. All right, so let's see. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee, cold brew style again with Cap and Mindy. Say hi, Mindy.
Hi, Mindy.
Oh,
That is my
that's his wife.
What a
I've
day
never
we
seen her
all
before.
have
I watch his show every
Great day
morning,
of college
and
football, but
he talk about her all the
obviously
time.
big
Never seen her.
story is tonight. The Cubs, the Brewers in Milwaukee. Game
Go
5.
Cubs, boy.
Winner take all moves on to the NLCS Monday evening in Los Angeles against the Dodgers if the Cubs were to win tonight. Folks, here's the deal. You
Real
know the
Cubs fan.
mantra. I'm not going to repeat it.
North
a
Side,
million times.
Chicago.
I'll repeat it once. Wake up, grab a cup of coffee, find a way to win a baseball game today.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how the mantra goes. It first started from Lou Piniella. I walked into the dugout one morning, like 9 a.m. I said, "Hey, Lou, what's up, sweet Lou? Got a cup of coffee? I'm just going to try to find a way to win a baseball game today." That's how I do it every day. I said, "Can I use that?" And he gave it to me. "It's yours. Take it." That's where we're at. So, tonight, all hands on deck, says Craig Counsell. He's going to use every single pitcher he has to try
Even
and
Shota?
navigate this ball game tonight. That's a good Milwaukee team, but guess what?
Yeah.
They're on their heels. When you hear them talking, boy, that crowd was unbelievable. And Pat Murphy, who I like a lot, said that crowd absolutely played a role in the Cubs winning the last 2 ball games.
Yeah.
Really?
Now we're not at home.
By
Yeah.
little old Cubs fans? Guess what? If you're going, be loud, be proud. We're going down to tailgate at Illinois Wesleyan today. Our son played football there, so we're all meeting as a family and some of his teammates and some of my dearest friends. We're
That's
gonna hang
dope, Cap. Do it, Cap. It's gonna be nice, Cap. Yeah, I mean, Guadaping. Why they be showing me this stuff? I do not be wanting to see it. As if I'm gonna go. It randomly popped up in my algorithm maybe like about a week ago, and ever since then, and I've been watching it too, cause I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Boy. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. They're giving me a bunch of fluff now. I've been getting a lot of stuff though.
October 7, 2025, Corey Holcomb 5150 show had very interesting. Yes, the lovely about a lot of stuff in their 45-minute interview, but a lot of it came back to the whole situation with Aisha.
Which is crazy.
She made a great point when she said this.
Oh, so Aisha is not allowed to have her own identity? She's not allowed to express herself? Of course she is. She's a woman. She has her own autonomy. Of course, your identity is not just being a wife and a mother, but why in expressing that do you have to disrespect him, embarrass him, and humiliate him on the forefront?
What Reba TV
Hmm.
is criticizing is that, you know, Aisha Curry has been very candid about her whole situation, about how she didn't want to be a mother. Has 4 kids. She's feel like
Which
she's
is
lost a
crazy.
lot of
It's late
herself.
for that.
And she, as a woman, can understand that. Like, women should be able to express themselves and say how they feel. But in Reba TV's opinion, it feels like she can still do that without diminishing Steph Curry. And it's funny because she said that, because these commentaries started coming around in social media.
She didn't say anything wrong. A lot of women get married and pregnant in their early 20s before they actually know themselves and before they know what they actually want to do with their lives. A lot of it is because of the societal pressures that's placed on women. You can't wait until your 30s or 40s because then you'll be too old. And in your 20s, you shouldn't be worried about a career or your education or starting a business, because then you might run the risk of losing an opportunity to be somebody's wife and have somebody's baby. And that's the stupid that was taught to us. Focusing on yourself, let alone building a career while you're taking care of kids and uplifting your husband, is extremely difficult and sometimes unsatisfying. And as a woman, you are not allowed to say that without facing a whole bunch of shame. But I don't give a shame. If you let what society says run your life, it will run you into the ground.
Now, that's Keita Rose. And shout out to Keita Rose. She's a very talented presenter, even though she has a microphone inside of a car. But I can understand her point, too. Like, women have stress or a lot of pressure to become wives and mothers before they're ready to, and society puts that pressure on, although I think that pressure is not as strong as it used to be. However, here's what I want to counter with her point. For a woman to be able to express herself in the same way that Keita or Aisha Curry is, let's flip that and let's say that's a man. Now, being a man is equally, if not more, responsible for your wife and your kid. Steph Curry is one of the most, loved or hated guards in the league. The teams are always out to stop him. He has extreme pressures if he doesn't win the NBA championship that year. I mean, so imagine a man like him saying, you know what, I feel pressures of being a father. I feel the pressures of being a provider. I feel like I can't go out with the rest of my single dudes in the NBA like James Harden and like not go out there and clap cheeks and just screw a whole bunch of IG models. Like, imagine
Nobody
a man
cares.
saying that.
Now my
You don't
camera
think
out.
that a man would like to say that. And again, let me just talk about this. I understand being a woman and maybe having kids and stuff may reduce your own personality as a woman, but imagine a man with testosterone. You're rich, women like you, you're the pinnacle of your career at one point.
Yeah.
Going back home with a woman who is in many ways maybe you feel it's great, but again, Steph Curry can't say that, and that's the situation that y'all don't get. You can express yourself, but the man who really has all the opportunity, if you were to go back to the streets or just leave, nobody will stand for you. And that's the part of the disrespect that y'all don't get, right? And it's not only personal. I feel as though I should. Now, this lady, I definitely understand what she's saying, and she's saying it in a more respectful way. Yes, I
Leave it in there. I wasn't trying to close it all the way.
You don't want to feeling like you're disgusting. However,
Steph Curry comes from a person. His dad was left by Steph Curry's mother. She was one of his friends. Wow. Or somebody who was in college with. Somebody she should have. Even though she was son, get the shine, Steph was into it with another NBA player over a girl belonged to him. And now here is Steph Curry with not one, not two. He kept putting babies in something that he knew was broken.
Four now.
With a girl who has real issues for him. Dad is the helipad, the brother has to.
Ugh.
it's my turn.
Please. One hand is on the cable and the second to the chop, so... Okay.
I've been climbing for many years and gone up a few Klettersteigs. And that's a good thing, because this route is not for beginners. You must be sure-footed and not suffer from vertigo. This isn't the place to fall.
The carabiner will slide all the way down to the next fixed position where the anchor is. You have a lot of speed and then they break you immediately. It's a very hard impact before that one goes to absorb.
So you get hurt quite severely?
Yeah, I'm sure you get hurt badly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll take care today.
Yeah. Trust yourself.
Yes, I'm trusting myself. Lee Putt's idea. He not only designed it, he also installed it.
The challenge for me is make something very interesting to involve the nature, and it makes no sense to build a very hard Klettersteig. For me, it's more interesting to build a easier one, but with more attraction. The ladder was a pretty cheap and simple idea in a perfect place.
Cheap is not the word I'm trying to hear, bro.
Up the ladder.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
The prime is who think he
Are you? Me. We are the two most accomplished receivers in the history of this game. When you're talking about the most important things, championships, and your stupid ass talking about running fast, like people weren't running fast back then. Are you me? What the hell are you talking about? I don't even know your name, and I certainly don't know your game.
I don't know who that is.
I don't see you every year with a gold jacket in that Hall of Fame room. I don't see you anywhere great players are. So who the f are you to talk about what? Deion Sanders couldn't cover these guys today. Do you really know what you're talking about? Do you really have any clue at what you're talking about? You think there were not fast guys in the league when I played? You think Tyreek Hill can outrun an Olympian like Bullet Bob Hayes, who played before me? You think he can outrun Ronaldo Nehemiah, who tried to play in this game? You know why he tried? Because they wanted speed in the game, but other things were required when we played. You must get to run around and play in 7-on-7 touch football. We had pain in our game, and y'all don't even know shit about pain. Every route you got hit, even running around in the middle of, you could get tapped by those linebackers. They took all of that out the game because y'all asses were soft.
Right.
And you couldn't take it. It comes from a damn era of everybody gets a trophy in NIL where nobody fights for a starting job. I ain't started. I'm going to go leave and start somewhere else. Get the f out of my face talking noise until you know what you're talking about. I will dominate this era of football. Football's not about running fast. It's not about speed. It's about getting the job done. It's about getting the job done. And you won't tell me you know somebody that got the job done better than me, better than Jerry Rice, that you're going to use our picture and trying to make your point? Are you stupid or are you stupid? There was separation from ball, separation from the football, and it was allowed. It was encouraged. It was actually praised when you knock somebody out.
Right.
If anybody hit your asses, they'll suspend them for 3 weeks.
You couldn't even play when I played the game. And some of these you're talking about, they couldn't even play when we played the game. And even to tap on to how dumb you are and how stupid y'all asses are with oh my God, when you started talking about, well, Deion couldn't play with these guys. I want to see him play with some real fast guys. See if he can play with all these speed guys.
Prime wasn't covering the people that these boys are covering either.
Who? Like, who is these?
Right.
Man, everybody, all these boys.
Man, what?
Every week. Every team got a dude or two that will bust your ass. Prime was a superior.
He could still ball in it, though.
Prime is like Jordan to me. What I mean by that is he's in an era where he's an alien or somebody from the future that was dropped off in the wrong time.
But he could come in this time and
yeah,
still ball.
because he can ball in this time. That's what I'm saying. Like, the receivers from back then.
Might not be Prime, though.
Right.
Who he gonna be?
What up, Jima?
What's
What's going on, Brody?
Every week.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I got my my response game up. I can see y'all. I respond in real time.
Like,
I don't know though.
They were stronger, but they weren't that fast. These guys now.
But Michael Irvin going off on them. That shit was so funny.
They can jump. I would have loved to have seen him play against certain guys.
Like who?
I would have loved to see him play against Chad in his prime. I would have loved to see him play against Justin Jefferson right now today. You know, all these different guys. I would love to see him come.
Yeah, I mean, Deion would do it though.
Just to see
I'm sorry.
If Prime is who we think he is, but you can't fault a man for playing in the era that they play.
Who we think he is? What?
Two examples you bring up was Chad Johnson and Justin Jefferson, who
All
are
right.
not fast guys. I don't mind you being stupid. I don't mind you being dumb. I don't mind you not knowing what the you're talking about, but keep my name out your mouth when you don't know what you're talking about. Keep my name and my image. Don't try to get on my work when I won championships on every level. On every level. When they can knock us out.
Whew. I love when you talk like that.
Pain. Y'all don't do that. Y'all ain't never had to do that. So shut the hell up. You or none of these will play and do the things I did. So shut the hell up. I won championships. That means I went in and made plays where pain lived.
Yeah.
Y'all can't do that. Yeah. I'll catch 200 passes in today's game. Literally 200 passes a year. A year. I ain't never catch a pass behind the line of scrimmage in my whole career. All my passes were up the field in the midst of pain. And I caught them anyway. And I caught them every day, and I caught them every kind of way.
Yeah.
And the bigger the game, the bigger I played. So I don't care that you stupid. I don't care that your ass is ignorant. And I don't care that you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hey, I tell that to people all the time.
Don't use my image. Don't use my image. And don't use Jerry Rice's image. Use somebody else. I don't know if you did it or your producers, but whoever did it, on y'all.
That was Michael Irvin going off. He caught wind of the Facts Over Feelings podcast, hosted by former New York Giant running back and two-time Super Bowl champion Brandon Jacobs, former all-time SWAC linebacker Ronald Rock Dillon, and Bayou Boy Entertainment CEO Jamal Fletcher.
He down there going off.
Podcast that they've been running for a while that they talk about, of course, football. You know, they've got a history of football, but we got to respect our legend, right? This is something of a larger discussion because Brandon Jacobs he played a while ago, you know what I mean? So I see why he isn't the one saying this. I'm trying to figure out who this guy is right here.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. Who?
He's going to let you know how he feels, right?
He got a plaque.
Michael Irvin
he got was a plaque.
Said, he played through pain. That game was nasty, man. There was blood all over the uniforms, like the speed. And I think it gets misconstrued, because this happens a lot in other sports and other generational conversations, you know, especially in basketball when they talk about LeBron versus Michael Jordan. You don't know what was going on then. You just assume that
Y'all saw what I did there? Y'all saw how I hit the like button? So if you watching this right now, please hit the like button.
were softer.
Thank you.
For some reason. You just assume people weren't as fast as they were. But I'm going to tell you, Deion Sanders,
if you rocking with the content,
speed for even today. I'm really confused on how y'all didn't understand that. I'm really shocked. Deion Sanders ran a 4.2740. In the 1989 NFL Scouting Combine, Deion Sanders ran a 4.27 and a 4.29.
And he played for the, and he played baseball.
You can't say there wasn't speed in the game back then, especially for the people that you named. Michael Irvin ran a 4.52. And make no mistake about it, there are some freaks in the league right now. You know, like there are some
a couple of outliers for sure. Yeah. There's some outliers, yeah.
All muscle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but to say that there's some difference and that these guys were getting these stats because the league was somehow easier is being dishonest. Because Michael Irvin brought it up. He's like, the league.
Yeah, good point. Yo, did y'all see this? I don't know if y'all was here when I saw this earlier. This is crazy. I'm finna do it again. I'm finna show it again. Well, this will freak me out. Ain't no way. Now, for some reason, Mount Everest stuff has been popping up in my algorithm for like past 3-4 days, and I've been watching it all just because it's been fascinating. And I also know I would never go. But Buddy is about to slip and almost fall to his death. That's death on both sides, bro. Oh. Look at the edges. Look at that. You can't see nothing down there, bro. When you are up here in the summit and above the clouds, you know that's nothing but pure drop off, bro. And all he got is his hand axe.
Oh, you're joking.
His shoe caught to the side.
Well done.
Look how it slipped. He stepped it on the side. He stepped on his foot on the side. Oof. Boy, I know that's terrifying. He had it on the wrong side. He had his thing on the wrong side. Go sideways and slow up a little bit. Trying to dig. Hold himself back. So if he fall in any direction, like if he just slide a little bit on anything beyond just going straight back, it is a wrap, shouter. I just wanted to y'all morning up too. Is it afternoon yet? No, not yet. That to y'all. Would you see what I'm saying? These how these popping up.
Climbing the Matterhorn, you need to watch this video first. Famous for its razor-sharp edges, pyramid-like shape, and
people just want to climb them.
Their own packaging, but it's not an easy climb. For starters, it's subject to rapid changes in weather. A forecast of light rain can quickly turn into a snowstorm, significantly reducing your chances of making it back down. It's also prone to frequent rockfalls, which, as you can see here, don't look very fun. These rockfalls are becoming even more common due to the popularity of the Matterhorn and climate change. If you make it to the top though, you trek with panoramic views of Switzerland and Italy. But as you can see here, there's not a great deal to hold on to. And now you have the hard part. You have to go back down. Whilst coming down, you have to pass by other climbers on a narrow route, all of whom have different climbing abilities and fitness. This is also whilst you are 4,000 meters above sea level, so you may be affected by mild altitude sickness. If you're thinking about climbing the Matterhorn...
See, and that'd be stupid too. Like, look at this. That shit is just crazy. Y'all get a chance, man. Y'all should look at the videos. They're absolutely fascinating, bro. I'm not understanding why people would even want to try to do that. But you know. Oh, they watching like on their phone. Yeah, we ain't doing it. We not doing it. We not doing it.
When I first started dating my Japanese girlfriend, I thought everything was going to be a lot of cute little bento boxes, anime style, romance, everything.
Yeah, he said bento boxes, boy.
It was.
Y'all don't know no
Right
about
up
no bento
until
boxes.
we
Them things to
became
get you through.
Official. And that's when all the cultural clashes started to occur. And in this video, I'm going to show you what dating a Japanese woman is really like, with all the surprises and awkward moments, and give you 4 tips if you're trying to date in Japan as well, and some things I learned the hard way. So let's rewind back to 2018 when I was spoiling my royal oats, as they say in Coming to America. I went to an international party, and if you're single in Japan, this is tip number 1. International parties are where Japanese girls and foreign guys go to meet and vice versa. I walked in and I was the only black guy, let alone black person in the room. My Japanese was horrible, but it's fine. In international parties, you're supposed to exchange languages. People are there to learn English, you're there to learn Japanese. I spotted a woman sitting on the couch, kind of alone. I went up there and I sat next to her, and no words spoken. It was loud. I just grabbed her hand and started playing with a ring on her finger, which is weird now that I really think about it.
Yeah.
All we did was have eye contact, and
She let me feel on her finger.
But it worked. That's the point.
Hey.
Then I pulled out my phone and pointed at it and asked for her line. Line doesn't mean phone number. It means the actual app line. It's what people use to exchange numbers. After a bit, I drifted off and I saw a girl that was leaving that I was really interested in talking to. Went after her and I got her line as well, and my phone buzzed. It was a message from the girl from the couch, which I still didn't know what her name was. Said, "Where'd you go?" And that's when I knew I had her. We went to karaoke that night, and we also ended up in a love hotel. Afterwards, we ate yakiniku. It was
booty clapping sounds
till 5 in the morning. Let's call her Shiho. I really like that name. And it
Shiho.
wasn't until we were sitting there eating where I found out that she was 41 years old. And me being 27, it was a big age gap at the time. And I didn't believe her, and she gave me her ID, and it showed her age. It showed when she was born, and I was like, whoa, this woman is really 41 years old. That was a shock to me. And I asked her, like, why aren't you taken? And she looked at me
crazy.
and she said, I'm a really dark person. This goes to a lesson I had to learn the hard way, which is when someone tells you who they are,
Believe him.
So I ignored that comment, and we went on a full honeymoon phase. I mean, everywhere. A mangakisa, karaoke bars, my apartment.
Booty clapping sounds.
Perfect. He even had a 1998 Porsche 911. And one night, she drove all the way from Tokyo to Ofuna just to take me out for a spin. But then came date number 4. We were in my apartment in bed, her face buried in a pillow. She turned around and asked me, "Do you love me?"
What?
I don't even remember what I said, but it definitely wasn't yes. And that kind of brings me to tip number 3. Japanese relationships start earlier than you think. Usually by date 3, the guy will officially ask the girl to be his girlfriend. It's called kokuhaku. It's like a confession that you give. So if you're not looking to be in a relationship by the 3rd date, don't go on a 3rd date.
He didn't know that.
This is where things started to get weird. She told me, if we keep doing this, I'm going to get pregnant. And I thought she was on birth control the whole time. Plus, she was 41. The chances of that happening is like 5%, if at max.
Damn.
Right? Anyway, I started just ignoring all these signs, these red flags. Then she started crying and getting angry and pushing for things to happen in more and more public places, like bathrooms, next to the police station. At first, it was interesting, but then it started to feel like she was trying to get me caught up. So I bailed. I stopped messaging her and told her why, and that made her angry. This is where the aftermath happened. When I cut things off, I thought it was done over forever. But in Japan, breaking up isn't always that clean. She kept messaging me online.
What's the name of that? It's a name for that. It's even an anime about it. I cannot think of the name. It was a game about it, but it's basically Japanese women who become so obsessed with you, and then they start killing people around you and stuff until they can get their hands on you. And it's a specific name for it too. I can't remember, but it sounds like that's what he got.
Kept popping up 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes sweet, I miss you. Sometimes rage, you wasted my life. This was 4 months, so I don't know what she's talking about, wasted her life. But I guess at 41, 4 months could feel like a lifetime.
Damn.
Here's where it gets really tricky. Japan is small, not in size, but
how dare he say that?
Connected social circles are. You think you're dating one person, but everyone talks. One night I went out to another international party, and guess who was there? She walked in, she saw me, she locked eyes, like a sniper spotting a target. Later that night, I was talking to a new girl, and guess who accidentally
popped up
and spilled her drink all over me? Yeah. And in Japan, reputation matters more than anything. Once you get labeled as the bad guy, the story kind of spreads fast. And here's where the confrontation really hits hard. After that night, I decided to meet her one last time, just to clear the air. I didn't want any bad blood between us. Does that make sense? We met at a family restaurant in Yokohama. She came in wearing sunglasses like it was some sort of movie scene or something. She sat down, ordered coffee, and said, "You're scared of me, aren't you?" I didn't know what to say, so I just shrugged. She leaned in and whispered, "I told you I'm a dark person." Got really weird. Japanese dark person, or yami, isn't just moody. It means I've got demons, as I've discovered. And that's when I realized she wasn't lying. Things really peaked when she invited her friends to our get-together. We were in a smoky izakaya. Her 3 friends lined up across the table.
They get together? What did they have?
Stared at me like I was some kind of experiment or something. They asked me the usual, "Where are you from? Why Japan?" And one leaned in, "So you're serious about her?" I froze. It was really confused. I was here to break up with her again. So I guess they didn't know. She looked at me with wide eyes, and I realized I was on trial. In Japan, meeting the friends is something like meeting their family. It's not casual, it's a test. And me, I failed because instead of saying yes, I changed the subject. The tension, you can cut it with chopsticks if you were in the room. And kind of
can't cut anything with chopsticks.
After that one night, he started posting cryptic stuff online. Sad selfies, breakup lyrics, quotes about men being trash. And I'll be honest, part of me felt guilty. She wasn't a bad person, really, but she was just really intense.
Crazy.
And I wasn't ready for that level of commitment, being 26 years old at the time. 26, 27, I can't remember how old I really was. And in Japan, dating is often commitment. And once you cross a certain line, you're either all in or you're the villain. And reflection, looking back at that relationship, taught me a lot. She was 41, I was 26, but the drama felt like high school. In Japan, dating isn't casual, it's a commitment. And if someone says they're dark, believe them. Because otherwise, you might end up in a bathroom next to a police station wondering how your life turned into a drama. Would I do it again? Probably.
Yeah.
That shit was good. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Yeah.
UNESCO will be here
Oh, that's dope.
as the guest picker did such a
That's
fabulous
wild. That was wild. All right.
I'm sure all of you watching this at one point in your life have been at a point where you were so focused on one objective or some sort of goal.
He said how it ruined his life, but and I've been watching this video. He got like a 4-hour video of him on a mountain. on Mount Everest. I watched that whole 4 hours.
Deep in the north of China is the Haoshan Plank Walk, a 700-year-old trail rumored to take 100 deaths per year. It's been nicknamed the most dangerous hike in the world. Today, I'm going to attempt to hike it.
So
right now, I am in Xi'an, which is a city about 120 kilometers away from this dangerous hike. We have got to get there first. This is all my stuff, pretty much all just camera equipment. I'm just on my way to the subway station, but Xi'an feels like so different to Beijing and Shanghai. It feels like super cultural. There's like beautiful Chinese buildings everywhere. Pretty nice here. Here we are, subway station.
Can't wait to go back to Japan, my guy.
I've got to be quick because I did not realise how long it takes to get across the city in Xi'an. I thought it would be like 10 minutes. I have no idea. Let's go to the mountain. I might actually get some food first because I'm a little bit hungry. With my hat on, my bag, I feel like a proper tourist. Probably stick out like a sore thumb here. Everyone else is Chinese, but I love it. Shishi. That amazing woman spoke really good English, helped me out a lot. So I'm going to North Peak. And from there, I've got about a 2-hour hike to get to the West Peak, which is where I'm staying tonight. And then I'll work out where this plank walk is when I get up there. Passport? Which one? This one? It's like it's not busy because I've been walking through these turnstiles for ages. It's like 5 minutes of it. Many people stay overnight, so I'm going to avoid the crowds hopefully, because obviously even though there's not many foreigners, there's a lot of Chinese tourists. Shishi. One. Just me. Cool. Wow.
Nigga was surprised.
Bye.
Just you by yourself,
It's
huh?
just me in here, guys. What is going on? What? I just can't believe there's no one else on here. It's just me. Wow. Look how high up we are. This is absolutely incredible.
It is, it's absolutely beautiful.
Ni hao.
But bro,
Shishi. Here we are, on top of the mountain. Well, not quite yet.
I
Look
don't
at all the
see
queues
not
back. So this is
now
where all the mountains
nibble.
of people are, but I came late. So all the people are lining
Not
up to
now.
go back. So
I
I
don't
now
see
have
not
this
now
2-hour
Negro.
hike to the West Peak, where my hotel is. And then we can regroup and go from there. And looking
It's
at the hike
definitely not
ahead,
by accident.
it is a lot of uphill. Cool. So it turns out I'm not the only one hiking up right now. There's loads of people in front of me. Loads.
And it'd be expensive too.
Oh. I underestimated this hike. It is so hard. One. Might as well get an ice cream. A few of these. I don't want to eat too much because my cameras were banned and I would only be allowed to take my phone on the hike. Here we go. On one of the most dangerous hikes in the world. Hopefully this rope is strong enough. I mean, it feels pretty strong, but that's your life, isn't it? Wow. A little bit of a shame because I couldn't bring my Insta360 and stuff. They're so strict. But I am now on the hike. And this is pretty exciting. I can't believe I'm doing this. A little bit nervous, but my heart rate is going. We've got this little hook. Here we go. Look at that. We're going all the way down there. That is mental. This is my friend Lo.
Hello.
Liu Kang.
Wow. You can't even see how far down it is. Because
Like, why would you?
It is so cloudy.
Why would you want to do this?
This has to be one of the craziest things I've ever done. This is absolutely mental. Look at
Bro.
the drop. Look at the flipping drop down there.
Just slip. Slip, bro. Nigga just was like, oh.
Woo. My heart rate is absolutely flying right now.
And we've all
This is
done it,
mental.
right? Trying to go down steps and your heel missed the whole step, and you be like, whoa.
So we've started on the planks now, and we are literally hanging over the edge of this cliff.
Who put the planks there?
It is so far down. Are you
Who
okay?
took the time to
Hello?
put the planks there,
You good?
bro?
I have finished the dangerous bit. I think we do have to walk back down at some point. You're attached, so it doesn't feel that dangerous, but it is flipping scary. It gets your heart going. And pass through. Slow comer. Come through, buddy. Oh, GBR. That's England. GBR. Let's go back the way we came, back onto the most dangerous hike in the world, with this little rope to hopefully save us. Fortunately, because it's so cloudy, you can't even see how deep this canyon is. Like, it is so high up. The clouds don't let you see that. Here we go. Back onto the wooden planks.
Oh.
Whoa, we're literally levitating off the side of this mountain.
Where it's nothing but the abyss. Oh, that cloudy abyss.
Back along here,
Oh.
back to the most sketchiest bit, which is just over there, where there's no wooden planks. You just have to walk from little indentations.
I need to close my mouth.
Don't know if you can see that there. That is the sketchiest bit of it all. Let me clip and follow.
You saw that picture? You saw that dumbass on the picture? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at this stupid. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this little idiot. It's always, look at her. So somebody just, I'll say damn man.
Don't look down. This is mental. This is the sketchiest bit of it all. Oh.
Yeah, alright. I ain't even trying to be cool about it.
Last
You
bit,
trying to-
no. Nearly got there. Wow. I feel like I want to come back one day and do this again, because that was incredible. Was that good? Enjoyed it? And we survived the most dangerous hike in the world.
It's not the most dangerous hike. It's not. But it's definitely spooky. They keep trying to say this is the most dangerous hike. Nah. What I saw the other day was, you know what I mean? That was something. That was something. Oh. See, and this is what I... Look at that. Look at that. Who got the camera right there like that? Gotta have a drone or something. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I flew over the Swiss Alps before, and I think I saw it. I don't know, but I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. But it is. Ugh, all them people. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh. No bad. That shit is wild, bro. I would not want to do that. I don't want to do that. I would want to do that. Man, what is this? Alright. Well, I'm going to take a little breather, guys. I've been at this for hours. Trying to determine if I'm going to play the game or... Well, I got to finish this music anyway, so... That's definitely later on. I low-key got a lot to do, so... I'll be back. But I do need to take a little moment. you know, try to have some things lined up for us to watch. But I am doing vocals today though, so tune in for that later. You see me jump online. No, once again, if you haven't already, hit the like button for me, please. I really appreciate that. And yeah, check in with y'all in a little bit. Y'all know how it go. Hit the like button. Hit it real quick. Thanks.